It's Cleaver Top.
But his hook did get faster, which is nice.
I will say
that is nice.
the hook and fog, the noise, you can't notice it. Like it's. Thank you very much, Shiva and the Weekend Pandas. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Liquid against Gaimin Gladiators. I'm ODPixel, joined here by Fog. So many things to talk about, of course, here being on the fresh new patch, as exciting as ever. We just had a fantastic series, of course, before this. Highly recommend going back and watching the replays on that one if you weren't able to catch it live. Let's hope we get another banger here with this best of three. Fogs, straight up from the panel, we heard them very much say, when you consider these two drafts, it does feel that Liquid, overall, they've got the more busted stuff. Would you agree, or do you sort of see something that they didn't with Gaimin Gladiators' approach here on this new patch?
I mean, I'd have to agree. IPL, I think everyone is seeing, is running rampant across the board. I think Nyx is really cool right now. I don't know, the burst damage that you can do on some of these heroes. I'm actually so happy to see it as a core too, because I've seen a couple games of support. Looks okay, but I really want to see the full potential of it on core. I mean, there's crazy stuff all over the place. We saw Chen. Fly was as farmed as every single core when he played the Chen earlier today, and we've been seeing that also in the pub. So really interesting stuff. Gaming. The one thing about the Pudge, I think what they're looking at, right, it was an illusion killer in the last patch when you'd see like these Nagas and stuff like that. Certain players did like to go for it with your Rot, with your Aghanims and stuff like that. And Flesh Heap, if you can get it off first, you eat Skywrath ults completely. It does literally 0 damage to Flesh Heap. So I don't know. I like liquids, but who knows what's going to happen in this patch because it's absolute chaos. And let's see what happens with lanes. Are we going to get tri-lanes, dual lanes? What's going to really go down? How much are people going to be moving all over the place? Because, yeah, I think we're going to be seeing, like, these 4 positions are just going to be duking it out all game.
See Boxi and tOfu.
tOfu's getting blocked.
They can definitely run him down a little bit here, tOfu.
Got the right clicks, the blood grenade.
Could be in trouble.
Pretty dead.
That's going to be first blood. Boxi, he'll take it.
Blood grenade seems so ridiculous. I think you should always have at least 1 or 2 to start the game on probably the 2 supports or something like that, because it literally just feels like first blood guaranteed every time.
For sure. You know, you don't want to be the team or the kind of hero turning up that doesn't have the blood grenade. Well, when you're trying to go for those sort of trades.
And Boxi, he teleports after killing top, down to bottom, gets a courier from behind the tower. Already, as we said, there's going to be some unbelievable movements that come around here.
Let's have a look at some of these lanes. Zai.
Zai, blood grenade.
He's getting pretty low. Look, can they line up the hook? dyracho, easy. Gets him back, gets the kill.
It's very fast, this hook now.
You can't really kind of, especially that sort of close range, right? Unless, I don't know, unless the Pudge is just completely off the mark.
Yeah.
He's going to hit his hooks. And dyracho, you know, he's not the kind of lad that's going to miss him.
No, especially with the blood grenade slow, right? Like, you just kind of get it lined up for yourself. He's going to land another.
Straight in onto Zai. He's level 2 now, dyracho, trying to stay on top of him with the Rot. Turn towards Boxi instead. Won't quite be able to get in range to run him down with the Rot hit.
So other fun things that I think, one, I talked about it a couple times now, at least like with everyone here. Enchantress has a little bit of a hidden thing. So if you look at Impetus, it got completely buffed across the board, and it was not actually included in the patch notes.
Oh.
So every level is actually stronger, and the final level is 5% stronger than it was in the past.
I mean, this hero's been doing quite well, right, on the new patch. This is a hero that's been getting the wins.
And I'm looking forward to see the counter potential of the little friends, because you're going to have the Shard, you're going to be playing versus Chen, you're going to be able to turn this army against him. You have 2 charges as well of the Enchant. That's going to be pretty interesting to play around too. Seleri's been doing pretty well on all these heroes. He summons his specialties. And then looking at other stuff, of course, we've seen Ace even before this patch. He likes Vanguard, Crimson Guard, and stuff like that. We saw how insane Crimson Guard was last game.
Because, I mean, when you pop the active, but thanks to the 60% extra block you're getting from your strength, you end up blocking so much.
And when you look at the heroes that Liquid does end up having, the damage is not that explosive, right? It's gradual from a PL, from a Monkey King, and stuff like that. So maybe, you know, Ace has got some tricks up his sleeve to deal with these very strong heroes.
Yeah, these 2 cores are gonna hate playing into a Crimson Guard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super intrigued to see how everything does end up kicking off here. Bottom, we see dyracho. This is a good lane for him. Playing versus Nyx. Kind of always when you play this strength hero versus quote-unquote agi. Now Nyx, of course, is universal, but kind of similar concept anyway, where you're able to
what you mean? Don't confuse, but he's not an agi anymore.
I know, he's universal.
Don't even mention it.
He's universal.
Confusing. It's a universal.
Okay, so universal Nyx.
Let's point it out now, from memory. Which hero is a universal this game?
The summons heroes and the ones that are mixed. The ones that, like, didn't really have a purpose of why they would be like a quote-unquote agility hero, right? Like the Miranas, even like Snapfire, who's a strength hero, but it's a spell casting strength. So Universal, I think, has now been kind of decided on which of these heroes.
But in this game in particular, what? So it's just the Nyx and the Chan.
And Wind Ranger.
And Wind Ranger. All right, so Liquid, yeah, 2 Universal, and Gaming Gladiators with 1.
Enchantress, though, is one of the exceptions, who is not a Universal, but is a summons hero.
Yeah.
It's confusing. We'll get used to it.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Seleri. Should be fine, Boxi. A little low mana. Oh, nice step with the hook, but this time won't be able to quite get the connection. Fine.
Gaimin lane's looking good. Zai, he's the one who's behind. Mid, Quinn, he's actually handling the Monkey King better than we saw earlier today, where it was the Monkey King versus Monk.
Dyracho, he's got the hook.
He's got it.
But the Spike Campus was there in time. Doesn't matter. The rot damage will be enough to finish Zai off as Dyracho claims another here on this safe lane Pudge.
I'm looking forward to see what he's going to build on this Pudge, too.
I think he's going to tank up, right?
Yep.
He just wants to be able to survive. If he tanks up and he's able to join in fights, Ace obviously having the Crimson Guard, there is the potential for them to make this Pudge feel pretty unkillable.
Yeah, like what, Ag's Eternal? Is he going to go like the Eternal Shroud build? Something like that, maybe? I don't know. I've been seeing more Pudges by it because you can just like rot and give yourself a big bonus from it. Boxi.
Mid lane, look at this. Ooh. Quinn, keeping his cool.
Both toying around each other.
Not quite got enough mana here to play back aggressively. In fact, might have to take the walk back to base here, Quinn. Gonna look for the refuel.
Looks like Zai is going to be going down the Meteor Hammer route, so they have some extra push that comes from their off lane. And we'll see how people adapt also, because what I've been seeing in almost every pub, the high-level pubs, is you start looking at the clock more than ever.
7 minutes.
7 minutes is coming, 6 minutes, of course, Lotus, etc., stuff like that. So,
I mean, do either of these teams sort of have a setup that that could sort of play to maintain control on both 7-minute XP runes? Or you think it's unlikely?
Not so
I mean,
fast.
probably. I mean, it just all depends on who moves faster.
Yeah.
Insania is setting up the gank. Mud Golems. Gonna do too much to dyracho.
Yeah, he'll be aware of it now.
Insania.
And he'll just clear out one of the Mud Golems here with a hook. See them still be able to chase him down quite a bit. Dyracho's trying to stand his ground against Zai.
He's got buddies.
Whoever TP's coming in, he's going to be able to take down Zai. Will end up losing his life. We'll see if tOfu and Seleri can take out a support in return. They're looking towards Boxi. Power shot. It's not going to catch him. Boxi able to make it away. So just a 1-4. And they kill the carry, but of course not before Dyracho was able to take Zai down first.
And now 1v1 in the top lane. I mean, Ace is gonna just chill. What's a PL gonna really do to threaten this Doom with a Vanguard? And here, yeah, the pings are coming out, guys. 20 seconds.
Here we go.
The Wisdom runes.
She's going to sort of be on top of these 7-minute XP runes.
tOfu.
Oh, he's got the wind run off. Hook's there for Dyracho. He's ready to help out. As he gets the hook onto Insania, able to turn with the power shot. Does get finished off there by the final stun of Zai.
The Impale just looks, it still just throws me off guard. The damage is becoming instant.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a quick refresh for anybody with the Nyx Assassin. Yeah, instant damage now on the Impale rather than when they come crashing down out of the air.
Mid lane. Win.
Yeah, we were scared off there. Boxi turns up, so he won't be able to full commit onto Nisha.
He keeps the regen rune running onto Quinn also. And yeah, we see Boxi now. He's going to start getting points in this Ancient Seal. The reason that they pick it, of course, was versus this puck. High burst damage as well.
And then at this point, do you then max the Ancient Seal? Do you want the extra duration? Or where do you want to go from here as a support Sky?
I mean, usually in the past, yes.
Yeah.
We'll see, because Boxi sometimes he can be a little bit more of a greedy player. But I would say in this game, yeah, you probably want to just now max it after having 2 points in queue. And who got the 2 wisdoms? It was tOfu Zai. All's right in the world. Top lane, Doom.
Nice. He's continuing to have a very, very good time up here. I mean, they sort of left Mickey on a bit of an island on his own, and they haven't really been back up there since. I mean, Insania's back up there now, but not able to stay at the PL bottom lane. Trying to set things up here. Seleri with a Wild Rim Ripper brings Zai back into the clutches of Dyracho. I mean, another kill here. But Dyracho's getting involved. I mean, already picking up 5 Flesh Heap stacks. He's having a great start. 3-1 and 2 here on the safe lane Pudge, just 8 minutes in.
This is going to be a pretty ridiculous timing on his Agon if it keeps up like this, yeah. And Ace, as you said, he will probably just go for that Crimson Guard build. And and tOfu with his last moves, actually, too, he just stole the 2 bounty runes from the Dire Jungle. So that gold efficiency on their map is starting to grow.
I mean, so, yeah, so for this Crimson as well, do you rush upgrading the Vanguard into it, or do you think Ace will get some other sort of item before that? Like how much you want to or how much you need to prioritize it? He's going to go back.
Just got to go Greaves probably, right?
Vanguard into Greaves and then probably look for the upgrade.
I mean, they're both fantastic in this game, so.
I mean, at the end of the day, all it's about here for Ace is just being able to turn up, keep dyracho alive so dyracho can pump out this insane amount of damage with the Ag's Rot. Gonna chase down Insania. And look at this rotation for dyracho. He's able to come across as well to get involved. Down Insania, dismembers there. Another kill. I mean, already we're seeing great signs here from Gaming Gladiators in terms of how active they're getting. Quinn, he will get caught out by Zai. Zai able to head over from the lane as he hits the 6. Sets up with a vendetta.
Are scanning.
I really want to see if Zai's able to get farm. Right now, he is having a pretty struggled game, 1-4 at the moment. I'm looking forward to see what he's going to be able to do with the big burst damage versus this puck, of course.
And see what sort of building he wants to get, right? So he's obviously going to get this hammer first, but then, you know, is he going to sort of build items that are going to be able to amp up his damage potential? Or does he want to try and build items for the teams? He's going to get gone on here by dyracho and Seleri.
It's so much slow.
It's another one. Yeah, this punch trap working fantastically. dyracho's getting so much right now. See further rotations coming in. They're trying to punish dyracho. Boundless strike for Nisha who'll continue to try and chase him down.
They dispelled the Jingu.
And tOfu and Seleri, they're able to hold the two of them back. Nice dodge of the power shot there with the mischief.
dyracho wants a hook.
Ooh.
Nice try.
He's out. Actually, I think he did still get hit by that power strike. It's just the infused
so
range drop blocks of the small amount of damage it did at this stage.
dyracho, 7 strength already. Or 8 strength, sorry, 7 stacks.
Honestly, the involvement that he's having, and this Pudge is definitely being set up for success. 4K lead here, 10 minutes in.
Especially if he's going to be buffed up from all these auras that are already starting to kick in. I mean, Ace, he's got a mech, so. And Liquid. Getting just chased down constantly here.
Quinn is going for a bit of some solo action, or at least trying for it. Okay, Ace is in with the backup. Insania, he'll try and heal up, but Ace will be able to run him down in the trees. Another kill for Gaming Gladiators, as it feels like it's just becoming a bit too much for Liquid. They're not really able to stop this.
Getting overwhelmed from the moves. They lost their top tower. Zai, he's lurking around bottom, but I think dyracho's just way too tanky.
He can't do it on his own. He needs so much more backup to do this.
They're already here.
Yep. Head straight over from the top half of the map to the bottom.
They're playing quick.
Try with the setup, but it's not happening for Liquid. No. They cannot kill dyracho like this.
No, Zai still doesn't even have his meteor hammer done.
I mean, at this point, honestly, I don't really know what they bring down to this bottom lane to kill this Pudge. Especially when he's farming close to his tier 1 tower. It's going to be very easy for Gaming Gladiators to come in and back dyracho up if Liquid try and make a move on him.
Yeah, they have such good counter gank with the puck, right? And anyone who goes top is pretty terrified. Like, Ace is just, he feels pretty much immortal up here. He's got the tornado creep too, so he's got that extra bonus armor. Starting to get some neutral items. And yeah, mid lane, we don't talk about mid lane anymore. It's all about side lanes. This is the new Dota.
Smoke up from both sides, and they'll attack each other. tOfu get caught by the silence, boundless strike, and mystic flare. Put an end to the Wind Ranger.
Seleri.
If they can take down the Enchantress as well. A bit of a trickier kill. He's got a full wand and a fairy fire. And Quinn, he's there to help out if necessary. And in fact, it won't be. They won't bother wasting any more time chasing Seleri.
They're pressuring mid as well off of this on the side of Gaming. They're ready to get top tower, swing over to mid as well. Yeah, they're the ones setting the pace very much so here. And yeah, dyracho very close to an Aghanims.
They might have a chance of getting him this time.
That's a good move.
Got pretty much 4 heroes heading his way. TPs are coming in. dyracho, he'll fall. Very needed kill there for Liquid.
We're seeing the itemization. Nisha's trying to go very battle heavy early. Diffusal blades queued up versus the strength cores. Ace.
Gotcha.
They have to hit him with like everything to bring him down.
He's also another tough target to go on. They need pretty much the full 4 of them, as they do have here Zai scouting things out. Set things up. And the hammer, the Wukong's command. Ooh, nice attempt to bob and rip it out to the side. Let him live a little longer, but the Primal Spring's there. Nisha closes in. A couple more hits, and Ace is gone. Has taken the fight rather close to the tier 2 tower. So dyracho, Seleri, they come in, they take out one. Won't have anything to stop the TP from Zai, though. So Zai gets out, and Liquid,
good numbers.
Good couple of kills. Yeah. Really putting the pressure onto dyracho. They take him out. Also able to turn it into a kill on Ace. They only end up losing Boxi for it.
Yep, and A.K.A, he is, still farming.
Sure,
he's still got
he's
this,
on his own top.
Yep, he's got this diffusal finished up, and we've seen what the, in pubs, of course, we've seen what these PLs are able to do of just running rampant if they do get left alone for some time. So Liquid with some nice aggressive moves, bringing the numbers. They literally bring, what, 4 heroes to be able to persist, push tower, and get these kills.
A nice try from Ace.
Still got clipped.
Yeah. I mean, he honestly was super close to being able to live just that long enough to get back to the safety of the tower. And next time that he gets, he may just be able to. So, sure, Liquid, they get these kills, but indeed, we're seeing how much they need to use to be able to get them right now.
Insania also got the tower, so, you know, they do get a little bit of a double benefit from getting that kill plus tower. 10-7. And look, the lines are being, teams are talking. They're like, oh yeah, 13 minutes, 52 seconds. The Wisdom Rune, it's coming back up.
Point for that.
And we're seeing most, at least from what I'm seeing, obviously, most teams they're warding on top of these twin gates because there isn't really other great places to ward around those areas, and they're so damn important. So we see tOfu, he does get a D ward in that area, and he's even gonna get this one up here. So he actually just gets back-to-back D wards on this Wind Ranger.
Interesting.
He's on the hunt. Vendetta up in 5 seconds. Him and Boxi. Good chance to combo pretty much anyone other than Ace and dyracho down. The other three will die to the two of them rather easily.
They're gonna steal the Wisdom Rune.
And they want to go grab it. And indeed here, our beautiful Wisdom Rune camera. You'll see that Liquid.
Radiant
they did their maths.
Scanning.
2 times 7, it's 14. And that means 2 XP runes for them.
Actually, let's look at the XP right now. So gold leader now at the moment is about 4K for gaming, but the XP only is a little bit there for them. So cool stuff. Smoke. Gaimin looking to kick that pace, trying to find this PL who's been sitting back and farming. A.K.A. could get caught here.
They've got the core set up. And Ace, he's ready to run this down. They won't. Well, they might not. Do they need the Doom?
He's got Doppel.
He's going to be able to get up to the high ground. He's actually away. Ace not quite able to close in. Get the follow-up. They'll try with a power shot, but it's off the mark. And A.K.A. lives. So an unsuccessful attempt this time.
I mean, Quinn's hit.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
Quinn?
Oh my goodness. It's crazy. I mean, I appreciate the attempt there. I don't know if his teammates will. But he went for it. He didn't get it.
He's probably like, why didn't Ace do him? And then I wouldn't have felt forced to jump in there.
I mean, more of that. That's it. I love those sort of plays. But yeah, not normally great for the team.
Good hand to God. I mean, Insania bails him out of that tough situation, of course, with it. Alrighty. Back and forth we go. Boxi has a fail. And he actually did max the Q. So only level 1 point in the silence.
Okay.
Approach.
And he's out there. Whoop.
Sneaky.
Just in time as well. They're going to go for Roche.
Okay, they've got the rally.
Yep, should be able to take it down pretty nicely.
Yep, they actually have oh, the Skeletons did. Oh no, they still have them. Yeah, they have 6 stacks. So 18 bonus damage on everybody. And Liquid, yeah, way too far to be able to contest this.
I think those timings, as we saw. dyracho, of course, with how good of a start he was getting. Great timing on the Ags.
Okay, and he is just gonna, looks like at least just a straight BKB afterwards. Cool.
Roshan has fallen to the
And we'll
ring.
see what approach Ace goes down, if he wants to have a secondary form of initiation like a blink for his team, or if he's just going to be that full aura bot that we've seen him do sometimes on this Doom.
Zai.
They have it.
Set up. Not quite going to have the long enough to set up the hammer, but the Ancient Seal and the Invisible Mystic Flare will do it.
They kept that in the patch.
It's a feature.
It's a feature.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's always going to be difficult for Quinn inside of these, like,
Bottom tower
in these
is
random
under
areas.
attack.
Like, it's very likely he does get caught from Zai and Boxi doing these type of moves. And making space. Gaming might be farming very well with that net worth, but this PL,
There's PL.
he is farming.
There's a reason why it's... what's this win rate like? It's something ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
But yeah, closing up on about 60% win rate, at least in the high-level pubs, which is, that's a big number.
Dire's top tower is under
It just feels
attack.
very strong when you get these timings, get your like free shard and stuff like that. Everything just amps him up so much. And hey, you know, we did give it a lot of crap last patch, but in a lot of games you looked on paper and you're like, this is an amazing PL game. So
I mean, overall, would you sort of say this about this one, or not necessarily? Do you feel Gaming Gladiators, they do still have good ways to deal with the PL if this does go on and the PL starts to get this sort of that top net worth super farm? What's he getting on Seleri?
Pudge can be a good answer if he stays ahead.
Yeah.
If he starts to like fall a little bit behind, then they just quickly turns massively in the PL shooter. But besides that, the other heroes don't really deal with him.
Oh, I like this as well. Zai's going for the correct build.
Is he doing the Dagon?
Hammer into level 5 Dagon.
Maybe.
Bottom tower
I mean, it's so
is under
much damage.
attack.
It's so much damage. Of course, he's not got it yet, but it will only be amped up even more when he has the Mind Flare. Even the value of just getting that 1 point in it, it's a bonus 30% damage. Bonus 30% of the damage you dealt to the target that you're hitting with it in the last 15 seconds. So you come coming with the Vendetta, the Dagon, the stun, and hit him with the Mind Flare.
Radiant's middle tower
It's an
is
insane
under attack.
damage nuke overall.
Hand of God.
Insania?
He's healing.
He's alone.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Not enough. But Liquid is just playing the farm game, right? They're just. It looks like everyone's just splitting up the map and farming. Gaming, they're the ones hunting at the moment, and they will go for the blink. I like this actually on Ace because they have to. It looks like they have to kind of hunt Liquid at the moment. From my way everything is going down, how they're farming with multiple cores here.
Sure. And we saw, last time around, if Quinn's sort of jumping forward, getting in deep with the Dream Coil, they really do need Ace to be able to follow up, slam down that Doom so they can kill these pesky heroes like the PL.
Haste is purged off.
And they've got the detection prepared.
Nicely done.
Another fleshy, a dyracho.
Dire's middle
Still big.
tower is under attack.
Catch Quinn in.
Uh-oh.
They got him with the combo. Boundless into the Ancient Steel, nothing to be done about that one. Quinn goes down again.
He's 0-4. He is really struggling versus the instant silence and these very quick stuns that Liquid does have.
It's true. He's obviously going to try and get himself the blink next, but yeah, you only got to imagine after that.
Yeah.
Probably going to consider something that could bail them out of those sort of situations or give them some sort of a chance, because
Oh, Boxi's level 10, so now he has max silence as well as that max nuke. So yeah, for Quinn, he's got to. I mean, it's usually you see like the Yules or the Aeons somewhat picked up barrel too early if it starts becoming too problematic. But we'll see. Because sometimes these pucks, they do like to really go down their usual build.
oh, Zai, unfortunately putting a bit of a hold on the Dagons for now. He wants a blink.
Oh, well,
They will
makes
come.
sense.
They will come later.
And we do see an SNY for A.K.A. It got buffed. 2% more movement speed. He's just trying to tank up. And if the situation comes where he does get doomed and stuff like that, that status resist is pretty cool.
Radiant are scanning.
I mean, they're thinking about going for them, but Liquid's got the smoke. Dyracho, see if he wants to go for a blind hook.
He's got a minute left on Aegis.
We'll see if he just wants to blink and aggressively throw his body in there. Deep through these last moments of having this second life. Okay. Not going to be spotted out immediately. For the illusions now, they're able to get the jump around the back. I mean, Mickey's stepping forward. They want to try and take this fight. Zai, beautifully coming out of the turn. Dyracho will get the dismember off here onto Mickey. Borb's done as well.
He's healing.
Finish him up, but indeed he's able to jump out inside. Mickey's going to be saved.
Too many auras.
3 dead on Gaming Gladiators. Mickey's perfectly fine. And now Gaming Gladiators, the last remaining two of them. Dyracho and tOfu completely outnumbered. Zai again able to line up a fantastic two-man stun. They take the Aegis out of Dyracho. Dyracho is able to blink out. tOfu will get focused down by Mickey and Insania. He's up on the cliff. They know where he's at. They're ready to take him down as well. As Liquid, they'll be able to get the team wipe and they will lose nothing. 5-0.
Oh, and they're full health. Everybody's full HP. Look at the buffs. They've got Cloak Aura. I love Nisha's itemization too. Mage Slayer. He actually reduces all the damage of the punch, trying to go for this PL, and he gets the initiation himself.
Yeah, this is a crazy amount of buffs.
Quinn, again going down, 0-5. The farming for Liquid, it's absolutely paying off.
It is. They've taken the lead now.
And Gaming, they felt forced. Like they're trying to get these type of jumps to bring down the PL, but he barely even got hurt. The auras, the pipes, everything is online already.
And that's the thing as well. You know, if Gaming Gladiator is going kind of all in like that at this stage, and they're not getting the kills, it doesn't really feel like they have heroes that are going to sort of see another sort of damage spike anytime soon with the progression. It's only going to get harder for Gaimin.
They have to get some big pickoffs, it feels. And in the meantime, they actually died, and this was Liquid who ran around and crapped all the Wisdom runes also.
Oh, yes, 21 minutes.
Oh.
No, well, they got both of them again.
Well, I don't know, because my game... Oh. Yes, they did. Too much stuff's going. Too many auras. My game can't handle it.
A very, very rough fight there for Gaming Gladiators.
Okay, they almost get Mickey, but at the same time, like, even if they do, let's say, everyone else is full health, they're overwhelming them. Yeah, you can see dyracho, he's like, huh. Well then.
He knows now.
They're taking.
The game is getting into a tougher and tougher position.
They'll be able to get their Tormentor. Does hit 20 minutes, that wasn't taken away. Seleri.
Seleri careful. tOfu careful.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And Zai, he's actually the bottom net worth of everyone on his team. Sacrificial Lamb. We've seen these. I mean, Chen just farms so much in this patch. And oh my goodness. They actually have a... He's rushing a Hex on Boxi. Another form of catch for the puck.
I mean, yes.
What does Quinn do?
I was going to say, it's just going to make the game even more miserable for Quinn. He is not having a fun time in this one. And the most fun he had was probably diving the base.
But he died.
Indeed, it didn't end successfully.
Liquid's on the hunt now. Another grab. Boxi, 10 and 1 and 4.
Super solid. 14 out of these 17 kills he's been a part of.
For gaming, the next real big timing, it's going to be with dyracho's BKB, and then they have to find some type of explosive fight to stop Liquid just hunting, but also getting excellent farm on the other heroes. And they'll
Gonna be able to find Ace. Sets up with the spike carapace. Not a chance here for Ace.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's only a sort of 1K to 2K lead, but considering the advantage Gaming Gladiators did have, and with the way these moves are going, it's going to be difficult. They're going to have to come up with some sort of magic here to sort of reclaim control of this game, folks. It does feel like it's going to start slipping away from them at quite a rapid pace.
It feels like it already really, has quite significantly, because A.K.A, he's going to start being able to tank up that much more, where the Pudge, we already saw what the Pudge was trying to do, of course, to counter PL, but there's these auras, right? The Pudge is all magic damage. There's Mage Slayer, there's Cloak auras, there's Pipe. It addresses that rot. Oh, and they're going down bottom. tOfu's like, oh my god, what the hell?
Time to get out of it. And he will.
Quinn will be all right.
Double damage.
Still wants to get that Kaya next, Quinn.
Zai's gonna look for him, but Zai might walk under vision. Let's see which route he takes.
Radiant's top tower.
He's just scouting
is
things
under
out.
attack.
And Ace, Ace is gonna have Crimson Guard, so they are gonna have some type of auras of their own, but they'll be able to survive, but will they be able to kill the PL is the question that's gonna come out in these next few moments.
Excellent.
Let's see, dyracho.
If Zai can get a +1 here, they'll get a very easy kill.
It's got the monkey rotating over. Might be a bit too deep.
Yeah, he's not going to step out into the river anyway. He's playing it safe.
All right, so for gaming now, BKB's done. So on the Pudge, now's where they have to try to find A.K.A and try to slow him down.
He might be able to go for this one instead. He's going to look towards tOfu. He didn't have quite enough damage, actually. tOfu's able to live, and dyracho and Ace were able to back him up.
Okay, Nisha will good. He did that very close to the tower.
While you had the chance.
Bit risky. They see A.K.A. With the Pudge BKB, this is their attempt. This is their best chance to catch
They
him.
really need this kill. Already with that status resist, he's able to get out of the court pretty quickly. Into the silence while twice, but Ace is able to remove the silence and find the opportunity to lay down the Doom. He's on him as well. They're going to be able to get the kill on the PL and maybe even more. Just remember, the whole Nisha position. He's able to get the balance strike off there onto Ace. He's able to blow himself to the side with the Marvin Ripper, but it's not enough to keep him alive. And now Boxi and Nisha, they can kite out dyracho. They'll kill him off. Boxi, he's just not dying. Jump forward from Quinn. Finally, Quinn's able to put an end to him. But the Dodge there, they catch out Quinn. A triple for Nisha. As Insania with the micro. Able to continue to cause further issues here for this puck.
It's a good kill they get on gaming, but it cost them so much time. Nisha just comes in, and then that's the secondary carry. Actually, the first carry, pretty much, because he's also 0, 7, 0, and 10. Scaling massively. It's the right move, though, from gaming. Like, they need to try to force this and try to get these kills to stop this Liquid from scaling so much. But yeah, double 19 now on Nisha after that.
That's tier 2 taken, Liquid.
Yeah, you can
continue to sort of just ball out of control, and we see, they have to throw everything on the field. Whatever happens in these fights, A.K.A must die. But indeed, at this point, the problem is the other heroes starting to scale up rather well as for Liquid, and it's not quite able to finish off Nisha here in that moment.
Boxi just incredibly tanky, too. This int, right? Int versus these magic damage things is now just insane when you do stack up that intelligence.
Yeah, he's sort of just standing underneath this Aghanim's rot, and it looks like he's taking no damage at all.
Look at his base magic resist. They'll find another catch. Deletes Ace. He has 16% base magic resist bonus as Boxi tanking spells.
All right, we'll get Boxi this time. But not without further casualties themselves. Nisha picking up another dyracho. He's got the hook. A.K.A was there in time, and Nisha is going to be able to continue to stand his ground. dyracho's going to try and run.
And here's A.K.A.
The bash is there. A.K.A and Nisha ready with the chase down. dyracho's out. Boundless strike catches onto the two and Quinn. They'll manage to orb out in time. But Nisha now godlike.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They just keep getting these picks. Everyone just dies to a stun combo plus a Skywrath. The Knicks in the sky, honestly, are just making unbelievable space for these cores to pop off. I mean, Nisha 9-0 and 10, but he's been enabled so well because of Zai's constant movements and sacrificial, like the sacrificial lamb of his.
Yep.
The way his playstyle is. Bottom net worth as the cores, but making so much happen.
Straight to the pit. No way that Gaming Gladiators can get to this area of the map in time.
How many Lotuses do they have?
And that's not complete up as well. Boxi.
Oh, they're actually pretty close to having. They have,
No, they're now. What have they got? What's the status?
I think they're at almost 2 greater. Let me see. I can't even do the math on this anymore.
Nah, well, they got 2 healing.
2 healing, 1 great. So they have 2. They have 1 greater.
Oh, okay. They're a third of the way there.
Third of the way there.
It's going to take some time.
Maybe a little bit longer. Oh, Seleri. In trouble. Ace as well in trouble.
A healing hand.
He can't hide. He can't run.
Crimson giving him a bit of damage block, but not more than he can do than just try and juke this out. It's a slow death, but a painful one. And Quinn, he gets caught again. They're able to catch the puck. They're now 29-16. There's 11k lead here for Liquid.
This has to be one of the roughest games for Quinn ever. 2-7-1. Playing into this Knicks, playing to the sky. It's absolutely answered anything he can do. 11k lead. And yeah, now with Aegis, with Cheese. Not the block of cheese. But more than enough to be able to persist forward here. And for Gaming, item timing's next for them. Everything's just been so slowed down because they just keep getting picked off. That's a solo kill.
Boxi.
He has a Hex.
Crushing it. Find Zai.
Radiant's middle
Zai.
tower is under attack.
No. Okay, he does end up going down there to the damage of the rock. See if they can get the 2 of them out of it. Dyracho. Going to end up kicking Nisha back in. I mean, Ace is
Radiant's
here.
middle tower is under attack.
They'll go for Insania.
Look at the jump on the chat. And in fact, they'll drop the Doom down onto Insania. Make sure there's not going to be any healing or such coming out from him.
But the rest of the team is coming now.
And now they've got to attempt to get out. Dyracho, though, looking to have little to no chance of escaping this one as Mickey's in on top of him. Ace doing his best to walk this off, but he cannot.
I cannot believe how farmed Boxi is. He's got the same net worth as a Doom, Owen.
Radiant's top
I mean, yeah, and honestly, just feel this has been the situation, thanks to Shard and sort of how quickly he's built up this magic resistance, that there's been cases where normally a Skyrath would die. He's not dying.
No, he's so
He's not dying. He's living through these fights.
Oh, yeah, he's constantly sitting at like 40% magic resist and an insane amount of armor whenever he gets any connection.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Liquid seem to have found an excellent strategy getting these very, very strong heroes in the current patch.
Oh, yeah, I mean, as you say, we did sort of feel it from the draft. The Liquid may have done a bit more homework coming into this one.
For now. Until the next one. Then we'll see. And yeah, I mean, they're going to be able to push forward. Respawns, even when they come out, Doom is on cooldown. And they need every little bit here for Gaming.
Radiant structures
This is an unbelievable... This is a core Skywrath, ladies and gentlemen. Same net worth as the puck.
He's crushing it. He'll treat himself to a Glimmer Cape next. I mean, why not? Even more sort of insane chance to survive for any magical damage they throw at him. And as you can see, indeed, sort of, well, this is him compared to, Ace on the Doom, a hero that's normally known for having insane net worth. Boxi's taken over.
Oh, this is hype. Super fun to see.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of Skyrath.
I think so. It's giving magic resist is definitely going to be something that people have to factor in. He's hunting. Quinn might get solo grabbed here. Boxi is looking for him.
Uh-oh.
It's on the prowl.
Oh, no. He's so close as well to getting a Lincoln's. He's out. He knows not to stick around any longer than he needs to be there.
And they stop this push, though. They're still in Aegis for about 1 minute left on Liquid.
It's not going to be easy.
Coil.
They're going to go in. And A.K.A, he's already away. That's Quinn. Now focus him instead. Dyracho puts the BKB. Take out Zai first. He's trying to the heals come in and won't save Zai. They take out Zai, see if they can get Dyracho back to the safety of the base. He's trying to get out, but he's caught in the Wukong's command. Dyracho goes down. Quinn also gets clipped by the stun.
Only Zai drops everyone else full HP.
I mean, and they're diving the base now. I think he's going to catch on to Quinn. Dyracho, he'll buy back. But A.K.A, he's jumping in aggressively. He wants to continue to try and chase down Quinn. Quinn will get the first chip on the drag.
They're on A.K.A.
He's got the dismount of the Doom. It's been dropped down onto A.K.A as well. And this time, maybe it's A.K.A that dove a little bit too deep. They kill off the PL. and get a whole lot of money for it.
I don't think they expected that buyback from dyracho.
Yeah, he was quick with that as well, ready to back up his teammates here. dyracho, he was not going to let them get dove upon here. We'll see them chase here, but Boxi's able to turn with the Mystic Flare, huge amounts of damage. Nisha, he'll look to stand his ground. dyracho trying to get in, he goes for this man, but he gets caught by the stun. dyracho, that's a dieback, out for 90 seconds. See if the rest of Gaming Gladiators continue to push onward, but Seleri caught by the Ancient Seal, another kill for Nisha.
I mean, Nisha just standing his ground with Boxi. Boxi has 235 int right now. Oh, we don't even get to see his damage on that fight recap. Maybe the next one.
Dieback.
Oh, yeah. I got on the next one. Boxi did 5,600 damage there. There it is. They push forward a little too far, but they feel desperate to go for these kills on Gaming. And now Quinn.
Oh, he's going to drop the Dream Coil, but he gets caught by the Balance Strike. Ace jumps in, but he gets immediately hexed here by Boxi.
Shackle, but no damage.
He's in from the side. Done onto the two of them. Nisha moves in onto Ace, and he's gone. Ace goes down. tOfu will try and run away from this one, but Boxi lays down the magical damage. Another kill for him. 15, 3, and 17.
And Nisha tips A.K.A. He's like, good job, P out.
Radiant's middle tower has
I look at A.K.A.'s damage. He's done 11K. Oh, Boxi and Nisha are going crazy.
The ride on this one.
Yeah.
under attack.
Wow. 16, 0, and 14 on Nisha. They're just playing so well off of each other. In Gaming, they committed a whole lot to try to get these kills, and they only were able to find one. And Boxi's just looking for another. All right. He's going to take some tier 4 hits.
All right, they want to hold off on using the buybacks, ideally. Gaming Gladiators, they're going to have the full team back up in 10 seconds.
Radiant's bottom tower is falling.
dyracho.
Right.
Radiant's
Him with the hook. They'll try and play safe around the tier 4s. We'll see how much more Liquid want to push on for.
Insania, the little friends, they're turning on him.
Dire's courier has been
Just won't be enough to finish him now. Seleri getting further slow, and he's going to get taken out by the follow. Quinn, he tries to jump in for this, but he gets caught by the silence. Quinn's gone. dyracho, they try and get in on the front line. It's fine. They drop the Doom down onto Nisha, but Nisha already had the BKB off. Standing his ground here will force back the two of them. The hook's there. dyracho trying to bail Ace out of this, but Boxi jumps forward, chasing the back the fan inside. Lines up another perfect two-man stun. It's over. GG's called. Liquid. They will completely smash this game one.
I think Boxi may have had the most fun I've ever seen on a Skywrath. You don't see it on his face there, of course, whatsoever, but inside, the damage he's doing in these fights is actually absurd.